1.
Good morning. I'm Matt Schwartz, chair of the Worksite Wellness Council of Louisville. I'm here with Bethany Gardner, who's with Fit for Work. And we just finished a session this morning talking about really the perception of pain is kind of my full takeaway, that a lot of people have issues at work or home or whatever, and the perception of pain is key. You talked a little bit about the statistics on low back pain. So give me a little color on that, because we said, this is the most common thing, but it's not necessarily indicative of a real problem.
It is. Low back pain is the top cause of chronic work disability in this country. But what we know, what the science and research is showing us, is that we can help shape people's outcomes and their response to pain. Expectations of how you will do when you have pain is one of the biggest factors that we can influence. People who feel like that they will do well typically do. People who feel like they won't do well typically don't.
So some of the fact, like you talked about, okay, so I go to the doctor, I say, well, it's killing me. I go to the doctor, they do an MRI, and one option is doctor comes out and says, oh man, you've got the L1, and it's a real issue. And they present it that way, the findings, or the other is to explain, yeah, you have this, and that is extremely common, and it doesn't always mean that you got a real problem.
Exactly. So we've medicalized pain, which is really it's very common. It affects almost half of the population at some point. And we can really shape what people expect by telling them that, explaining it to them how pain is kind of a normal part of everyday life. Some of these degenerative changes, they're just the wrinkles on the inside. So it's no big deal. We all have that.
Right. Yeah, it was interesting. You said you got, it's just, as you age, obviously things are going to change in your body and you're going to feel things differently, etc. But that's not inherently a major issue.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't stop you.
No, get up and keep moving. We like to say motion is lotion. Stay active, stay engaged, take care of your body. It's just a normal part of life.
So we talked, as we, there was a discussion in the middle, but I'm going to leap to the end because we talked a little bit about, okay, so an employer has a wellness program. What are some of there were actually a list of 4 things. I don't know if we can go through each one, but what are some of the things that an employer could integrate within their workplace to address or to improve the likelihood that people are not going to be disabled based on pain?
Sure. So one is making sure that there's a resource in the company who is keeping in touch with workers who are out due to short-term disability or work comp, keeping them tethered to the workplace so they maintain their worker identity rather than their patient identity.
And you said, by the way, on that, it can't just be a distant HR.
No.
Really, it's more important that they have a connection with their coworkers or their managers and people that know.
Absolutely. It has to be personal so that it feels true, that it's not just an HR policy that someone picks up the phone every couple of weeks and calls. So it's just your genuine concern. Hey, we care about you. How are you doing? When do you think you'll be back? We miss you. And that empathy and compassion, that's another one that we talked about. Right. It's really important. Again, it has to be organic. It can't be forced. Using words that harm versus words that heal. That was an important message we talked about this morning too. Thinking about how our wellness programs are messaging their offerings to workers. Hey, you're unhealthy, so you need to get in here and you need to be taking advantage of this. Versus, we have some really good programs that you might benefit from. People who tend to participate in wellness programs tend to be healthier workers, is what studies have shown us. So how can we reach people who don't necessarily see something that they think they'll benefit from? Those words that we use are very important.
So what, and I know I'm going to put you on the spot a little because we didn't necessarily talk, but if we just, in a place of work, just didn't really have any idea about this, didn't see the presentation, are there places that somebody can go to kind of get an idea of this concept?
Sure, absolutely. We do a lot of trainings with workplaces of, how to talk to people who are in pain. We work with a lot of healthcare providers to really try to change the language in healthcare industry, this healing message versus a harmful message. So, there's a lot of great information out there.
And you talked about, at the very beginning, we were talking about body, mind, and, it's not the hocus pocus kind of stuff. It really is a direct connection between the way that you perceive, and I'm just thinking about your equation that was What was it?
Expectations are a combination of our beliefs plus our experiences. So patient expectations we can absolutely impact by helping shape people's beliefs about pain. Pain versus is this debilitating kind of thing that keeps us off work, or pain's a normal part of life. Without it, we wouldn't be alive. We have to have it.
Right.
So, and we can teach people that.
Well, it was interesting because, again, I think a lot of people recognize there is it's a thin line, and we got to fall on the right side in order to make sure that people can come back and be productive.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. So we appreciate you sharing your expertise, and if you missed it, we're here the third Thursday of every month at Baptist East Milestone. See you next time.